I don't want to be melodramatic, but I feel like I need someone to save me. Is this Scottish dance? Why has he got a horse's head? I don't know. I think it might be awful. I'm okay with never ever hearing that again. Okay, yeah, no. Hey Eurovision fans, it's Tom coming to you from Shanghai and I'm back for another Eurovision reaction video. Today I'm going to be going through I can't remember how many, 12 in C'est vous, décidez, which is France's national selection for Eurovision. I'm going to listen and react and see if there's anything special that could do well as an automatic qualifier in Eurovision 2021. So, let's kiki. As always, you can use the progress bar if you want to skip to one of the particular songs and see that reaction. Just hover over the bar and you can see all the titles. Small intro to C'est vous qui décidez before we start. If you've watched my channel before, you know I was very unhappy last year with them getting rid of Destination Eurovision, which I thought was one of the best national finals, if not the best, and replacing it with that utter tripe that was Tom Leb's song. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter. It's been reversed. We have the national selection back. It's got a new name. There's no more semi-finals. It's just a final. It all seems a little bit frantic and disorganized, but at the end of the day, we've got our national final back. That's all we wanted. Let's just let the whole thing die. I'm hoping that we get the same quality that we had in 2019 and 2018. I thought those two national finals were spectacular. I still listen to a lot of the songs from both of them. I haven't heard a ton of buzz, and there's very few views on the actual videos, which is slightly worrying. In any case, France aren't normally massively behind Eurovision, so I suppose it's not too surprising. It looks like they're kind of like shopping center auditions, a little bit like Belarus. One of the two songs might have music videos out. I may go to those if the audio is a little bit dodgy on the live performances. I'm going to play it by ear. I'm also going to listen to the songs in a slightly random order, but there's two that I have heard people repeating about, so I'm going to leave those two last so that I don't listen to the good ones and then everything else sounds like crap afterwards. I am probably going to chop out a little bit. I'm not going to put the whole review. First of all, to minimize the amount of possibilities the video gets taken down. And second of all, just to keep it a little bit shorter, because 12 songs by 3 minutes 36, I don't want it to be a 50-minute video. It's just too long to upload. And I just don't think people want to watch a video that long. So I'm going to chop it out so it's more around the 25-minute mark. Hey guys, super frustrating situation. So I uploaded the video and I kept getting blocked. I thought it was one song, but actually it's all 12. So France TV have blocked every single song. So what I had to do was strip all the visuals. I've kept the audio. So in this video, I'm reacting to the live performance from France TV, but I've had to take the images away. Otherwise I'd have to reshoot the whole video, which wouldn't make sense because then it wouldn't really be a first reaction anymore. Hopefully it won't affect it too much. If I do make reference to the visuals, that's why. So my first randomly selected first song is Ali, Paris Midi, Yalla, helo. Not a good start with the title. I'm not gonna lie, that is a dodgy title. Maybe it's good to get the kind of crappier ones out. Anyway, as you may know, I lived in France for over a year, so my French is decent. I actually can't speak French anymore because I start my sentences in French and then halfway I switch into Chinese. It's really odd. But as soon as I use the conjunction, I switch into Chinese. So I'm not losing my French. I just can't speak it anymore without it morphing into Chinese. Very strange. Oh gosh, this has got a lot of thumbs down. Ali, Paris Midi, wanna know my secret bang? Okay, let's see if we can start with something good and juicy. Oh, there they all are. Oh, I hope there's not real dodgy vocals in all these. And sorry, not vocals, like audio. Ooh, I think in the studio version that would have been a really nice opening that maybe didn't translate particularly well. I don't mind that electronic thing in the background. That lighting isn't really doing his ears any favor, I'm afraid. Okay. It's like a trashy Euro pop song, which is not. His outfit's a bit distracting, isn't it? I have to admit, I kind of wish I was listening to the studio version of this. Oh god, that hand. Oh no, that's terrible. This is fine. It's. I think this type of like Euro trashy music is the type that absolutely bombs with the general public, but the Eurovision community's kind of got a soft spot for. I definitely want to listen to the studio version. I think there might be some nice parts in this, but the live performance doesn't work. It just looks a bit... It looks a little bit karaoke club. Like a good person in a karaoke club. Okay, Ali, let's pick it up. This is dragging a little bit, I'm afraid. How much is he actually singing? How much is backing? It feels like a lot is backing track. Okay, well, this definitely isn't a winner. I want to listen to the studio version. I don't know if this might have a bit of like potential as a gym song. That hand on his palm is really, really, really naff. It looks a little bit like done in lipstick 5 minutes before the performance. Okay, look, that was fine. It was fine. It was okay. It was, like I said multiple times, and I just don't feel like I got the actual song, because those type of upbeat songs are really hard to reproduce live and get the same feeling and sound, because they can be quite breathy to sing, and unless you've got like absolutely stellar vocals, it doesn't usually sound like the studio version. So I want to give that another try. It's got a lot of thumbs down though, which I think is a bit harsh. We've got one here now. It's called 21 Juin Le Duo. It's called Peux-tu me dire, which is Can You Tell Me? And if they've got their own music video, so I'm going to listen to the music video, because to be honest, me personally, I'd rather listen to a studio version first and then a live performance, because I really want to get like a total perfect version of the song to really ascertain how much potential it's got. 21 Juin Le Duo, Voilà, Magique. Ooh. Oh, there they are. There's the duo. Oh, that's a dead snowman. Oh. Oh, this is a bit naff. Oh. Okay, it's happy, it's upbeat. Oh, I'm getting children's song vibes. He's wearing a lot of lipstick as well. But it's fun, upbeat. It does sound a little bit Junior Eurovision so far. Or maybe like a tourist video for the Alps. Yeah, this is a bit on the basic side, I'm afraid. Who's written this? I'm gonna guess that that's 2 of them plus 1 other person. Okay, I'm gonna listen a little bit longer, but I'm not really buying this as a package. I'm not really getting what the video's about now. This sounds like they've gone to a little bit of a holy festival. This is just getting a bit messy. Like, it's fine, it's not offensive, but I'm looking for a little bit more than inoffensive as a positive. It's fine. Like, it's a happy song. I think there's gonna be some people who like this as kind of like a happy switch your brain off song. Whoa, that horse is gonna be cold. I don't think those kids should be that close to the adults groin in a snowman costume. Okay, yeah, no, I'm not really buying that, but it was fine. But yeah, I'm looking for more than fine and inoffensive right now. Okay, there's a song in Tahitian, which looks really interesting. So I'm going to go to that next. That's called Amui, Maeva. I'm probably saying that wrong because it's probably in Tahitian. I can't find a music video, so I'm watching the live performance. So this is Amui, Maeva, Voilà, Magique. I would love to go to Tahiti. I've never been before, which is probably not that surprising. Okay, like, serving a different vibe, some Polynesian-ness, some complicated choreography as well, and very beautiful dresses. I don't think he's singing. I think this is a studio version. Yeah, this doesn't sound live at all. It's got a lot more likes than the last one that Ali did. Like, this is lovely for the fact it's showing some, like, a culture that probably a lot of people don't know or have never experienced before, but if we really be honest and look at this as a song, this is just very basic, very... I don't know if I can see that many people getting behind this, to be honest. Outside of the Tahitian community. That choreography is just... I think they made it up 5 minutes before they went on stage. I was doing a bit of haka. I don't know if it's called the haka in Tahiti. Okay, there's definitely not live vocals. Yeah, it's just lots of pleasant. It's just nothing really exciting in there. Like, it's probably got a slight advantage over some of the other kind of more mediocre songs because it has a cultural identity that's remotely interesting. But I am okay with never ever hearing that again. I'll be honest. And I can't really see people very passionately getting behind that outside of the Tahitian community. But it's great to have a little bit of representation. But look, that's just not a strong enough song. Okay, let's go to something random. We're going to take Juliette Moraine, and the song is called Pourvu, qu'on, As Long As They Love Me. It's written by her and some other dude called Remy. So let's have a go. This is Juliette Moraine, Pourvu, qu'on. Okay, I need something a little bit more special. I have to admit, I don't think I downloaded any of those three. Okay, something a little bit slower. I suppose mixing it up. Oh, very French. Very French. Reminded me of that girl, Simone. Oh, that was a good song. Okay, I don't think anyone is singing live. Which is weird that Ali sounded so bad if it wasn't live. That's a very pretty piano going on in the background. Okay, it's okay. I was going to say I had to build it. It built right when I was about to say it. Okay, you know, this has got a slight cinematic epic quality to it. Again, it's just not strong enough, but I like the effort. That sounds really condescending. I don't mean that condescending way. I mean, I like what it's bringing in terms of something different. Yeah. Wow, that's an impressive note. It's a pretty song. It does really, it's quite evocative for me of kind of a rainy day in Paris or something like that. You know, look, that was very pretty. I'd probably say that's my top one so far. I don't know if it really was super wow, but the vocals were good and the song had a successful build in structure, and there were some pretty melodic elements with the piano in the background. She wrote it herself, so there's obviously an emotional content there. Look, it's not wow, but I would say that's my number one so far. Have I listened to 4 already? Yeah, I've listened to 4, my goodness. Okay, let's go to LMK Magique. Okay, well, if they're all gonna be like dubbed over, I'm just gonna keep listening to the live ones. Okay, Magique, wanna know Magique Bang. I'm looking for some magic. Maybe this is what's gonna deliver. This has got 53,000 views. Interesting that they went with this live format. Yeah, this is definitely not live vocals. Is she wearing sneakers? Oh, she's wearing sneakers. That's very distracting. Yeah. I don't know. All of this is just really meh. Like, just all fine, but just lots of menace. Yeah, I'm just not like, I just find it really hard to like analyze it. It's all like super safe. Not safe, just like, I don't know, not real special. Like, this is, I suppose you would call it a quote unquote legit song, but like this wouldn't be successful. It's just, I don't know. I wonder if anything was different this year in terms of the songs that were submitted or the criteria, or were people less interested because of the format? I'm only 5 songs in, but I don't know. Also strange this year that they are releasing the songs before as opposed to releasing them in the actual show. God, I have to admit, now the majority of these songs so far, I really have been waiting for them to be over. I don't know, maybe my expectations are a little bit too high. To be honest, most national finals I'm happy for like one song. I have to admit, France's national final, I do expect a little bit more. I expect kind of like 3, 4, 5. Yeah, gosh, I'm kind of losing a little bit of patience with this. Okay, I'm rehashing words, but again, this is just inoffensive. Okay, I'm getting my next song ready. Sorry, I'm just not really into that so much. Okay, let's go for, I want to go for something a little bit, I like the title of this. Céphaz on a mangé le soleil. One ate the sun. So I like that as an interesting title. So I'm going to give that next because I kind of just want something a little bit more interesting. So Céphaz, on a mangé le soleil, wanna know my secret bang? Come on, Céphaz, you need to save me. Okay. Oh God. Ooh. Okay. It's got a different vibe from everyone else so far. Almost like a little bit of a Britpop sound to it. Okay. This for me has just got a little bit more originality in it, or not originality, I don't know, a bit more something. It's got good stage presence as well. He doesn't look awkward. I just like a little bit more complexity in the melody. I think he's onto something, but this is where it gets a bit more interesting for me. But I just feel a little bit late. Okay, I definitely need to change up in the last third. Oh, lots of las. Oh, very Eurovision 1980. Now, this is building too late. This extra guitar riff coming in is too late. It should have been in 30 seconds earlier. Okay, look, that was better. That for me, now, first of all, that was much easier to sit through. I was less looking at how much time was left, which I think that's the first one I haven't checked how much was left. So that's a good sign because it meant that I kept my interest. Look, it was good. He seemed like a good performer. It was interesting. Again, this seems to be the theme of this so far. Lots of decent-ish songs, you know, ranging from 4 to 10. Well, 4 is maybe a bit generous. Ranging from 3 to 7 out of 10. I haven't heard anything in the 8, 9s, 10s yet, but I would probably put that near my 1 or 2 so far. I'm really, really interested now at the end to see how other people have ranked the songs. I'm going to check the Eurovision app at the end. I'll do that at the end of the video. Okay, Pony X, Amour, Crazy Love, or Insane Love. Written by Spoolman, Squirrel, and Clarence. Obviously household names. Oh, that is not how I thought Pony X was going to look. Pony X, Amour, wanna know my secret bang? Excuse me for my coughing. Oh my goodness, is this guy? Oh, he's got a horse's head. Is that a computerized horse's head? Why has he got a horse's head? That is so strange. Ooh, I really like his kind of rocky voice. Okay, that horse's head is so distracting. I wonder if he just doesn't want his face on TV, but they wouldn't let him wear a mask on stage or something. Do you know what? I was just about to say this had potential, and then this has dropped. It's not where I was hoping it was going. I really like his vocals. His vocals got a real edge to them. It was a real promising start. This chorus is just a bit trash naff. I was kind of hoping the chorus would for me, this verse has an indie feel to it. A little bit like the Kooks. Is that who it's reminding me of? Or the Kinks? But the chorus is not that. It's not that I absolutely hate the chorus. It's just not at the same level of the potential that the verses have for me. 2 minutes in. I've checked the time for the first time. 2/3 in. That's not bad. Okay, I just need to know why there's a horse there. I can't see anyone. No one is referencing the fact that there's a guy with a horse's head. Okay, yeah, I think I pretty much said everything I wanted to say about that. I don't really have anything to add. That's probably sitting around my number 3 so far. Interesting, different, something a little bit unusual. Yeah, just a little bit disappointed that where I felt it was going from the start, it veered off. But yeah, I'd still put it my number 3. At least it's got something memorable and I like his vocal. Okay, next let's go to Philippine Banon. Okay, Philippine is like, no way, bitch. Well, I have to admit that's kind of how I'm feeling so far. Philippine, wanna know my secret bang? I'm not into this kind of like real girl on the street French type music. Oh, come on. Okay. There's something there in the chorus. Actually, that is not melodically bad in the chorus at all. This is giving me okay vibes. Obviously, not a strong version. Philippine Chameleon. I don't recognize any of the songwriters for any song, to be honest. I have to admit, I'm not particularly enjoying her voice. Yeah, there's something in this chorus I really enjoy. I just don't know if the vocals improve that for me. Yeah, like melodically, this is probably one of the most interesting ones for me so far. I just find her vocals a bit irritating, to be honest. Yeah. Gosh, I feel like a real grumpy old C word today. Yeah, but like, this type of song for me is quite frustrating because when you've got something good melodically in the chorus or one part of the song but not other parts, you're always like, oh God, I wish someone would just clean it up. You know, just produce it that little bit better. Like, there's definitely elements of that I really, really like. And then there's elements of it which kind of, I don't want to use the word ruined, but maybe squandered. Squandered is a better word. Just kind of balanced it, almost like countered it. There were high points, but then it was dragged down to kind of like, again, sitting in that kind of medium 5-6 out of 10 region. But there was potential there. I just don't think that was fully realized. Next, let's go. I have to admit, I'm not particularly optimistic about this next one. It's called Je t'emmènerai danser, which I think means I'm going to lead you away to dance. And it's by Terence James. Well, you know what? He might totally change my expectations. Terence James, want to know my secret bang? Who's written this? He's written it. A lot of self-penned songs this year. Wow. Is this Scottish dance? Oh, this sounds like Celtic Scottish dance music. Oh, goodness. Alright, I'm hearing him out. I'll hear him out. He's got that real mannerisms that you expect from an X Factor contestant. There's something nice in this bridge. Is this the bridge of the chorus? Yeah, I think that was the bridge. This is the chorus. There's just a lot of messy production in these songs. I feel like they would benefit from just hiring in a really high quality producer and just cleaning up a lot of the stuff. Like that Celtic music in the background. Oh, I don't know. I think it might be awful. But there's good things in this as well. This pacey bit's nice. And there's an urgency in it, and there's something melodically as well. Like, at least this is evoking some reaction to me. Some of them really didn't evoke any reaction. I was struggling to think of anything to say. Okay, we're into a bridge. I don't know if this adds anything. If he gets... Are we getting more Celtic instruments? Okay, final chorus a little bit more oomph. He's got an ad-lib coming in the background now. Do you know, for me, this is actually probably got the most potential. Because I just think... Wait, I'll say after it's finished. I'd love to know if he actually got that note. That has actually got some potential for me now. Again, it just needs to be cleaned up. There's just so much cleaning that needs to be done. But that is revampable for me. If that was neatened and that Celtic thing, I don't want keeping the Celtic vibe of it, but maybe just get something that didn't sound like a kazoo. Maybe that sounded just a little bit more expensive and just neaten it up and everything. But that's definitely got some interesting points in it. That's not an instant download for me, but I think that's probably one that's on the closest for me for being a download, which is surprising because I actually went into that being pretty pessimistic. So I like it when a song kind of reverses my expectations. Have I listened to Casanova? Okay, what have I got left? I've listened to that and that and that and that. Okay, I've got three left now, and two of them were ones that I had already heard of. So let's listen to one of the ones I'd already heard of. I haven't heard the song. That's Andriamad, and the song is called Alléluia. And it's two people, and I think that they're maybe a little bit quirky. Voilà na Magique. Okay. Now my expectations are, because of the two I've heard things about. Come on. Okay, their costumes are interesting. Okay, this is a good start. Okay, it's an inclusion song. This is reminding me of that song 7 Seconds by Nina Cherry. Okay. I wonder what... Oh, I like the eye. That's cute. Choreography's a bit off, a little bit distracting, but generally this has got good vibes off it. I'd love to know what their relationship is. Are they a couple? Are they friends? I like the lyrical content of this from what I can ascertain. Dances, oh, the dance is really off. Anyway, I kind of do feel like I need to build a little bit, but my interest is waning a slight amount. A slight amount. Yeah, I don't know if this has got enough steam in it, I gotta be honest. I need like an extra riff or something, or I need a new instrumental, more than what they've given. Okay. Look, there's some positives there for me. First of all, that is engaging. It's interesting, the eye thing's cool, their costumes, there's a story, not costumes, their cultural dress. There's obviously a story about kind of acceptance of minorities or people who look or dress differently to you. The song was fine. Again, I think it's revampable. That is definitely not a finished product. As a finished product for me, that is bottom 5 in Eurovision, absolutely guaranteed. But you know, there is something in there that can be worked with, which is more that can be said for some of the other songs where really there's nothing that you can do. I believe that's one of the favorites. I'm not sure, I might be wrong, but that's got some potential for me. All right, I've got 2 songs left. Casanova, Tutti, and then I've got Barbara. Let's go to Casanova first. Wanna know my secret? Bang. I think I'm a little bit low on downloads so far, so I wouldn't mind. Okay, it's a pretty standard starting. Yeah, this sounds like a Norwegian say song. It's actually remind me of Ut of Morket, but the French version. This is very unspecial. It's, again, I'm a broken record. It's safe. It's a bit unspecial. 4 to 7 out of 10. It's easy to listen to. There's no doubt about that. This bit here now, melodically in the chorus, is pretty nice. It's given me like, is it Wham in the 90s? Or Sting or something? Yeah, gosh, I gotta admit, I'm a little bit disappointed this year. This is fine, but usually coming away from this national final with 3 or 4 songs, and I'm probably gonna have maybe one, well, maybe even less. Yeah, I don't know. How many views has this got? 48,000? I don't know, like in hindsight it all makes sense because I really haven't heard people speaking about this national final at all. And you look at when these songs are published, they're published in early December. So they've been out for almost 2 months now. And really I've heard so little about them, so it just kind of makes sense in reflection why. Anyway, look, I've got 1 song left. It's by Barbara Pravi. It's called Voilà, which doesn't need translation. I'm wondering, this 3rd songwriter, Igit, I wonder if it's the same guy who sang Lisboa, Jerusalem. Yes, his name was Igit. Okay, so he had a really, really cool French sound in his song, Lisboa, Jerusalem. If you haven't heard that, it's really cute. And the staging was super cute as well. I think I had like a little puppet or something like that. Really, really, really quintessentially cute and French feel. So I guess he sent this song with someone else. Very interested to hear this one now. I'm hoping this can be that kind of like special something. Anyway, last song, Barbara Pravi, Voilà, Wanna Know My Secret Bang. I don't want to be melodramatic, but I feel like I need someone to save me. It's got that French vocal feel. She'd been listening to her Carla Bruni albums before she came on stage. Okay. Very atmospheric. Oh, I hope she builds. You can see it gets fingerprint on this. I need this to build big time. But I like what I'm hearing so far, but I need new levels. Come on, build. Please, please, please. Okay, this is building as I need it to. Okay, her vocals are very captivating. I actually almost wish they'd lean a little bit more heavily into the French soundingness. This part's a little bit empty. She's a great performer. I can hear it get a little bit more now. It feels a little bit unhinged at the end. Oh, I don't know if this works. What to say? Okay, headphones out. I think I've listened to it all. Like there was a level of epicness in that, and a level of like really quintessentially French elements that were quite cute, and she was a very engaging performer and very believable and into it and everything, but there were a couple of quiet moments there, and I just the whole time I was sitting like waiting for it to become the type of special that a song in the Eurovision final needs to have. That last 20 seconds, I don't know if that worked for me. That sounded a little bit cacophonous, like a bit too messy. Not as much Igit as I would have liked. I felt Lisboa Jerusalem was that more French. I don't know. I gotta admit, I'm pretty disappointed. I really, there's very few of those now melodically where I feel compelled to download. There was a lot of crap there, to be honest. Just a lot of crap. Not even crap, just menace. Look, I'm gonna start sorting out my list of my top 10. So here's my top 10. I think I got my top 12. I think I gotta put Terence first. That is the one for me which melodically I most want to listen to again. And although some of the other performances maybe had more interesting elements, like Andriamad and, you know, Pony had the pony in the background, etc. Melodically for me, that definitely was the one that stood out the most. I feel like a lot of people are going to be enjoying Barbara because there is that semi-epic quality and it does have a French stamp on it. For me personally, it just doesn't reach the heights that I feel a song that's going straight into the final and only gets to be heard once. Like if I compare that to something like S'il fallait le faire, I just don't think they're comparable, to be honest. There's some that whatever wins, absolutely no doubt about it, needs a revamp, 100%. And it needs to be cleaned up, and it needs new elements, and it needs new depth and attention grabbing elements put in. There is nothing there that I can say sounds more than 80% ready. For me, of the kind of Frenchy songs, I felt like Juliette was a little bit more successful. So I've put her ahead of Barbara. I'm going to check what the public think. Oh my God, I can't wait to see. Okay, so let's go in reverse order. So 12th is Amui, which I think was my 11th. Again, 21 Juin Le Duo, again pretty low. Okay, so pretty much the same for Ali was 10th. 9th, Juliette Moraine, okay. Céphaz, Casanova. Terence James, okay, so that was my number 1, that's 6. So not too bad. Pony X, LMK. Okay, so the list is not really too dissimilar to mine. Philippine and LMK are a little bit similar. I think LMK was a girl with the sneakers and Philippine was a girl with the bad verses. So Philippine, now that's pretty high. Andriamad and Barbara, they were the two that I heard about before doing this video. Barbara, yeah, number 1. I don't know if I'm on that hype train, to be honest. I can see why those top 2 are on the hype. I can see why all 3 have hype for various reasons. I'm going to admit, I don't think the competition is as strong. This is easily the weakest French national final for me. So yeah, a little bit disappointed, but I am going to watch this final if possible. Getting a chance to listen to the songs the second time, I'm hoping that there's something that's going to jump out to me that I want to download a second time. Anyway, I want to know who's in your top. Please leave a comment in the comment section down below. Let me know who you think, who you like, and who you think is going to win. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. And thanks so much for watching. Hope to see you in another Eurovision reaction video very soon. Goodbye.